Okay, first recap for the first lesson. So, like it talks about at the top of each page, you're going to spend about 10 to 15 minutes each session getting this as fast as you can. So no matter how fast you got the previous day, you still start at 60. Very important, we always do this. Really helps us focus on how accurate we are playing. Remember to aim for a split second after the beat. We play very laid back, and make sure you're tapping your foot every downbeat. Every time it's a downbeat, you will pick down. If it's an upbeat, you will pick up. So, count out loud from 60 to at least 120. If you can keep going past 120, do so. If it starts getting too fast, don't worry about it. But going from 60 to 120, saying what you play out loud, very good thing to do. When we get 16th notes, when we do 4 notes a click, you're going to be counting that fast anyway at 60 beats per minute, because 16th notes at 60 beats per minute is just as many notes per second as 8th notes at 120. So when you perform what you're playing good enough to be on a recording, that's what you're looking for. If it's good enough to be on a recording, felt good enough to be on a recording, then bump it up 5 beats per minute and do it again. You keep going until you can't go any faster. Always, always, always end with a good take. Even if you have to back off the BPM a little bit. Always end on a good take. And writing down how fast you get each day for each exercise, very helpful. You can see how well you're progressing from one day to the next. Always chase accuracy before speed. If it's not accurate, then it doesn't count. Always accuracy first. Speed will come, but we gotta get the accuracy down first. If you're gonna send over videos, so just so you know, like if I have time to watch videos prior to the lesson starting, I'll do it. Wednesday is full up now, so there's a good chance I won't be able to start watching the videos until the lesson starts, okay? So if I'm watching a video when your lesson time starts, I'll tell you. As far as what you want to do for your video demo, I ask people to do typically. So we'll try this first. We can change things if need be. But let's say you get 200 beats per minute as your max speed. For the video demo, I want you to go from 60 to 180 in 20s. So basically, you're going to go up, you're going to start at 60 and go up in 20s until you are 20 beats per minute slower than your max speed. Typically, people can play 20 beats per minute under their max speed without too much warming up. Typically. Sometimes it doesn't work out so well, but typically it does. Well, let's say you get to 190. So what do you do then? So then you go 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160, 170. So yeah, just keep going up in 20s, and then if there's only like 5 more beats per minute to go, then you just go up 5. If there's 10, then you go up 10. So if you have any questions with that, let me know. So yeah, let's get to playing here. Grab the pick I use for the bass. And I'm going to count off 4, so you know when I start. And I'm going to play this at 4 different tempos. So what you can do is just watch the video, make sure that what I'm doing is what you are doing. And then, you know, midweek, it's a good idea, just double check again. Make sure everything is being played correctly. Because sometimes people will follow along with the video in the beginning, and then for some reason, like midweek, they start playing it different. And so yeah, it's always a good idea, midweek, just double check the video again, make sure that everything is being played correctly. Play along with the video too. Makes it much more obvious if things are done correctly or not. So, alright, 60 beats per minute, number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4. Can you even hear that? That's like so quiet right now. Hang on a second. That's a bit better. Alright. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 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 3, 4, done. I just say done on that final note. 120, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 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 3, 4, done. Doesn't really matter what fingers you're using for any of this stuff, really. And that's because we're going to a brand new note every bar. Now, if we were doing something that involved, like, well, then it would matter what fingers we're using. But for this stuff, whatever's comfortable. The main thing is what the picking hand's doing, as far as what direction's being used, and then, of course, making every note sound good. You can do your pinky the whole time if you really wanted to. But anyway, 180, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 240, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, on to number 2. 60. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2 and 3 and 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 4. Done. And I will ask you to count out loud in your videos from 60 to 120. Past the 120, no need to count it, but you certainly can, especially if you find it helpful to do so. 120, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2 and 3 and 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 4. Done. 180, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 240, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, number 3. 60. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 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 done. 120. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 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 done. 180. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 240. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, there we go. So if any questions come up before next week, please let me know, and I'll see you again next week.